Nobody here from the public, I would. What?
Nothing.
Nobody here from the public, I would presume. Are there any additional agenda items? I'd
Nope.
like to add one thing at the end. Hi, Kristen. And that's maybe getting together for the holidays or something. Maybe we can talk about that after the meeting or the last item. Is there a motion to adopt the agenda?
I move we adopt the agenda. Valerie,
I second it, Diane.
All in favor?
aye.
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 Opposed? Okay. September 16th minutes.
I move we approve those.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Elizabeth seconds.
Elizabeth, okay.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed?
Are there any abstentions?
I don't think there was anybody who missed the meeting.
Okay,
Looks like everybody was here last time, so. Financial review. Is there a motion to pay the bills?
Elizabeth motion to
Kristen, I
pay the
move that we
bill.
pay it.
Two people were talking. Say it again.
I have Elizabeth made the motion to pay the bills, and Diane, did you second, or was that Val?
I think it was Kristen or Val.
Wasn't
me
me.
this time.
Me, it
Okay,
was Kristen.
That's what I thought.
Any discussion about the bills?
There was a big Amazon one I saw.
We always had, that was actually a small one. Yeah. It wasn't anything. It was just books.
Angela, is it possible to make the agenda bigger on the screen? I'm having trouble seeing it. It's Diane.
Is that better?
No, it's actually worse. It's okay.
That was smaller.
Yeah, I could get smaller.
Weird. How's that?
There
Is
you go.
that good?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, is there, all in favor, there was a motion and there was a second, so all in favor of paying the bills?
aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? Okay. Standing committee, well, no, library director's report. Angela, you're nickel.
The new stacking chairs have arrived. They are so nice. And the friends bought those for us. They're top of the line. They have more seat room, if you know what I mean. So, the reupholstery of the other chairs continues. We're starting to do the ones that are cloth on the back and the seat. And these ones are going to be striped, so that'll be cool. The staff who have health reimbursement accounts, I sent them their 90-day notice of what the rates will be next year, which usually only go up. We only give $50 more, so legally. And that starts in January 1st, so. We'll see what it turns out to be. We're supposed to have this 90-day notice, which I send out at 90 days, but the government never has the number ready for you. And they made the law, so. So I always put TBD, right? Brian from STLS is managing a pot of funding for technology, and he's gonna get with us soon to talk about our technology needs. And we can get, I think they're gonna be half off. They might be more. So we're supposed to list the computers we want to buy in the next few years. And it will cover hotspots, which is great because they are so popular. I talked to the friends about continuing their hotspot funding, but I told them just to hold off till I know how much money we can get through this technology federal fund pass-through deal. Yates County is last to be taken care of by the system with that because the other counties were all in Appalachian area, but Yates County isn't. We're up in, I don't know, central New York or something. So more on that as I learn more. We had the STLS annual meeting last Friday. And it was virtual again. And thusly, I don't remember what happened. It wasn't memorable. Sorry. Oh, no, I take that back. They had Jerry Nichols, who wrote the trustee handbook. He spoke. So that was really good. Then today and yesterday, STLS had their annual CE meeting. And I went to it yesterday and today I forgot. So I emailed them and they're going to have the tape recordings so I can listen to them at my convenience. We're working on the occupancy certificate with the village. There's a new zoning officer, so it's going a little slower, but we have everything as of this morning. Actually, I have everything. I just gotta communicate with them that, oh no, we need one vinyl exit sign. But we'll be all set in the next week, I'd say. We received our tax fund check, so I deposited that on the 12th. And Randy's still working on getting more painting quotes. Kristen gave us a name. A member on the Friends gave us another name. So hopefully we'll get somebody to come by and give us a quote. He's also trying to get Marbles to give us a quote on installing windows that we bought when Bill was still with us for the upper part of the Hicks Kimball room windows, new panes. And there's one window down by the magazines that the seal's broken, and it's been broken the whole time I've worked there and I'm tired of it. So we're gonna get that fixed. And that's, hopefully we'll make some progress by next month on those. We'll see. So, and that's what's going on.
Anybody have any questions?
Nope.
Okay, let's move on. It says the finance committee needs to meet.
Yeah. I'll email you guys in the next week to set up our first meeting. I just have to finish the budget that the personnel committee worked on their part. So I just have to fill it in and send it to you guys with options for when we want to meet.
Anything with the policy review committee? Nothing?
No,
Building committee,
no.
nominating committee? We have to meet. Diane, you have any new people who might be interested?
I talked to two people and neither person is interested, one male, one female.
Mhm.
I'm kind
Okay,
of
so
at a dead end on that.
All right, so maybe we need to kind of figure out to meet because,
Maybe while we're talking about that though, I ought to say, Angela, you sent an email about oath of offices. or something
Oh.
about appointment dates today. Can you explain that to us?
Today I sent it?
Well, it came into
No.
my email to,
I
You
didn't
sent
send
me,
that.
you sent me a list, you sent me a list of all the board members.
Yeah,
with
that was
the,
just I sent it because Peter asked for it for you guys to look at it for the nominating committee. That's what it is. It just shows when people took their oaths. I need that information for the annual report. You guys don't need that. You
So-
just need to
so I
see how.
called because I went over and had my oath of office done, and it was done July 30th of 2021.
Oh,
and
and
so that
it's
piece-
not updated on the list? It
Yeah,
doesn't.
that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, can you just email me that and then I'll update it on that list? Yeah,
Sure.
thank you.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, I think we kind of, thank you for your work, Diane. Maybe other people kind of might know somebody who might want to join us. And after next year, we're going to need people to either, continue or have somebody else join for them.
I
But
was
some
gonna
people,
say,
Also,
some people are expiring next year.
who's expiring next year?
I don't
None
have
of us hope to do that.
Okay, I don't have it in front of me. Sorry.
this is Kristen too. I just wanted to make the comment that at some point we went from a 7 to a 9-member board. If we're having trouble keeping 9 on the board, maybe we need to think about going back to 7. It's just something I wanted to throw out there.
Interesting.
That might be something worthwhile talking about.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll see
They
if
had
I
to
can
do it
set
at
up,
school board.
I'll see if I can set up something with the nominating committee, all right?
Sure.
Maybe in November. Okay, next one, Personnel Committee. Says you met twice.
We met to review proposed, the salaries to propose in the next budget. Angela had given us one set of proposals that had a 2% across the board increase. That was the same day that Social Security announced a 5.9% increase because of the cost of living increases. So we asked Angela to go back to the drawing board. And Angela has given us another set of proposals, which the Personnel Committee is very happy with. It brings the base salary at the library up to $17.50, which is what the Geneva McDonald's is hiring people at.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Oh.
then does a 4% increase. And we had some extra money because Dave Titus left. And we basically used the money that we would have paid Dave if he were here to do the salary increases.
Good job.
So, I mean, we're
Thank you.
trying to give people a living wage. I'm not sure we've been totally successful with what we've done, but it's better than it was.
Well, and if you look back 5 years, we've gone way up, so that's great.
Yeah, we've been able to do that with the staff turnover. It's, thank goodness.
Yep.
So that's the
Anything else?
proposal from the Personnel Committee. And then you guys will see that incorporated, the Budget Committee. Yeah, the Finance Committee will see that incorporated into the proposed budget. And then the full board will vote on everything when we vote on the budget.
Any
Yes.
questions? The Finance Committee? I mean, Personnel Committee, sorry. Can we move on?
Yep.
Okay, old business, outside painting update.
Yeah, and I just gave you guys that, no update.
Right.
so.
You're still
Sorry.
trying to get quotes, right?
Okay, new business.
At some point, it's gonna get too cold and they're not gonna be able to paint till spring.
Oh, no, this is for the spring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you know what that
And
means. They'll get
And
to it in
Angela, my
August.
objection to his proposal was that he said he got waived not to have liability, and it is very high up there. And the library does not need to have anybody who doesn't have liability.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. And I still don't understand it. So we're still
I think
working
he's
on
not
it.
the one to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New business. You have Indigenous Day on the list.
And
Alex
Juneteenth.
wants us to change Columbus State Indigenous Day, but the only place it's really on is our signs and in the policy, as you see it down below. So I figured we could just slash it with Columbus Day. Because that's what federal is doing now. It's Indigenous people / Columbus Day at this point.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's with that. And then Juneteenth is a new federal holiday, and I just wanted you guys to know.
Did it go
Yeah,
into,
the
I mean,
19th, June 19th.
I
Last
know
year
it was
last
just
year
this,
was optional.
it was just a state holiday. Did the feds incorporate
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, so I think that's great. Anyways, so that would be on our holiday closing list. And yeah, so we put the Indigenous people sign on the door and 2 people commented. They must have been fans of Columbus or something, so. I didn't hear the comments, so.
Well, it's a very hard word to say.
Yeah. It's so Canadian to me. That's all, they say Indigenous peoples all day up there. I'm glad.
Well, It's a time
Whenever we
for
go,
change, I guess. What?
sorry,
It's a time for change, I guess.
yeah, whenever Alex starts a meeting, he honors the Indigenous people that were on the land in Penyan before the settlers. And that's the
Mhm.
hot thing to do at meetings. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that. STLS does it now, and it's really nice.
Spare me,
Okay.
spare me.
Any more discussion about the first item of new business?
Yeah, so I mean, if you guys want to pass those as closed days the next time. Well, Juneteenth, I'll have you guys do that.
Right, because our policy doesn't say we get every federal holiday off, right?
Right, but
No, it doesn't.
if
It
we don't,
specifically states them.
Okay.
No, the school will be closed that day.
thank you. This, yeah,
Last year they gave the schools the option. This year it's not a choice.
Uh-huh.
okay. So I'll put it on the agenda. November.
So we're gonna put this on the agenda for next meeting?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, we got the next item, the template cost to add employment practices liability.
Wait, no, we haven't gone through the holiday schedule.
Oh, I thought we did. Okay.
There's more. In this year, the holidays are on Sundays. And normally we would be closed Monday, but Saturday is the eves, the 24th and the 31st. So we thought we'd be closed Saturday, before the holiday, and then open on Monday, which people will like. So if that's all right with you guys.
That's okay with
That's
me.
fair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
I
a
like
gift.
it better.
So what do we have to do with that? Would you have to vote on that or just,
No. I think that's within Angela's discretion.
Well, it says in the policy, we always do the Monday, but
Oh, then if it's in the policy, then we probably do need to vote.
yeah, maybe you guys approve it.
Okay,
Wanna vote
I
now?
motion that we approve.
is there a second?
I'll second it, Valerie.
Any more discussion?
Elizabeth made the motion.
I didn't hear what you said.
Elizabeth made the motion, she said.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
And there was a second.
Val
I
seconded.
seconded.
Second. Okay, any more discussion?
I just have a question. If we're closing at noon on one day, which is hard for me to read what that date is,
It's 1 PM we close. We've always done that on the eves.
that's fine. But that, it says is Saturday. Is that what it says?
Yep,
So we're then giving them Sunday. So are they getting the same amount of time off, or do we always give them?
Yeah.
They would get Sunday anyways. I want to make sure we're not shorting them.
They
A
get
day.
paid, they get paid for the holiday. They don't get paid for Sunday because it's a Sunday.
But they didn't get the time off. Pay is different than
Right.
time off for employees.
so then why aren't we just being closed on Monday like we always are?
Isn't the
That's, I
holiday
guess,
on a
my point.
Saturday? Isn't the holiday on a Saturday, not Sunday?
No, it's on Sunday.
It is Sunday?
Yeah.
I think you give them Monday. It doesn't
I
matter
got-
if they're getting paid.
I'm looking at December 21 calendar, and Christmas Day is December 25th, which is Saturday. The
It's
26th is
What?
Sunday.
Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday.
Okay, sorry. I don't remember already.
And New Year's Day's on Saturday too. Oh, let's see. So you're gonna be closed on Saturday all day
And go early on Friday, probably.
and go early on Friday.
Yeah,
And then Monday is not an issue.
right. Monday will be open.
Right. So that needs changed.
What, did I put the wrong day of the week on those? No,
Yes,
I did. Oh,
Yeah, you said they're Sunday. They're
No.
not.
I'm sorry about that. So I should have put Friday instead of
so
Saturday.
you're gonna put that back on the agenda for the next meeting with the right date.
Okay, that'd be
Yes.
good.
It has the right dates. I just used the wrong day of the week. I shouldn't have. Yeah.
Yep.
No, it doesn't have the right dates either.
The Saturday, the 24th is not Saturday,
It's-
Saturday
right.
is the 25th.
Right.
How I manage this. It might not be an issue. Monday might be the thing. What the heck? I don't know. Alex and I did this together.
No, Friday
He's the one who
is
brought it up.
12/24.
December 24. This
Fourth.
makes perfect sense. I don't know what we were thinking. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Just nix that right off.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't know what.
So what is it going to say for next? next
Nothing.
meeting?
We're gonna be closed on Monday like usual. I don't know.
No, we're
how-
not. How are we gonna be closed on Monday? If Christmas is the 25th on Saturday?
Oh, Saturday. That's the problem.
Yes,
People aren't getting a day off because only 3 people work Saturday.
I see.
That's the problem. So if we were open on Monday, then all the full-time people wouldn't have a day off. They'd only get a half day on Friday, and they usually get a half day and a holiday. That's the problem.
We just pay them the holiday.
Or why don't you close the Friday before and the Saturday, and then they all get their day off?
Right.
You want to do that? They'll be okay with
Yes.
that.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Okay, so if one of you guys would move the all-day Friday. Or
I
no, you want me
move-
to fix it? I'll fix it for next month.
Okay.
Fix it for
That would
next
be
month.
great.
That sucker. Fix the days off problem. You know what? That makes more sense. The day. Now, since people usually get a day and a half, that would move it back to Thursday. Maybe that's my problem. And I meant Thursday instead of. Oy.
Angela, take a look at it again and bring it back.
Yeah, because
I think
that's a
at this
mess.
point, we're all confused.
I was so
And
proud
we
of
can't
getting this
resolve it
figured out.
tonight.
Ay, ay. Sorry, I will go back for November.
Well, thanks everybody for picking up on this.
Yeah, I didn't notice it until I
I'll
looked
try,
at the calendar.
get it straight.
Can we move on to the next item?
Yes,
Please.
you can.
It says the tentative cost to add employment practices liability.
I sent you guys the information
Oh,
from Stork on that. I don't think it's a good amount of coverage. I mean, I don't know. What do I know? I didn't know that that existed. Why weren't we told about that years ago?
So is this if someone files a complaint against the library for, say, unfair firing, or what does that cover?
You know what? I need to go back on that and ask civil service if that's necessary for us to get.
Yeah, I think that one's another one. You have to gonna follow up because
I need to,
while it
you're
doesn't
right.
seem like a lot of money, it certainly is something it's hard for me to believe that we don't have that covered through some other
Yeah.
coverage.
How do we?
So we'll defer that item to the next agenda.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, good
Ask them
idea.
exactly what types of things that would cover too.
It should be in that email, but I'll look it over again.
Okay.
When we got the email and I forwarded it to you guys, I put it on the agenda and I just didn't think about it after that. But I'm gonna talk
Okay.
to Carrie at Civil Service, see if that's something we need.
Good idea. Now, the next item is continue charging for fax service instead of
Yeah.
free limit.
Like I told you from the, or no, I just told Kristen when she was signing vouchers. We got the fax line put onto the copy machine. So now the copy machine scans and faxes. We don't need any other machinery. And it's a lot better quality than the old, how we had it before. And so we paid a one-time $300 to have that done. Now, I told the staff to continue charging for faxes if people want to send a fax, and we don't charge if we receive it, I think. I can't remember exactly, but Sarah had the idea, why not charge? Now, the only thing that I worry about with that is if somebody abuses it. So I was thinking of introducing to you guys that we don't charge, except, I don't know. Except if you come back every day of the week. I mean, I don't know.
Angela, why don't you try it for a limited period and see what happens to you? We are going into a period when people might be faxing tax information, so you might see the most use you've had from now till April.
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. So why don't we revisit it if it's becoming a problem? So you guys could pass it. We're not
gonna make it
charge.
free?
What?
You're gonna make it free?
If you guys want to.
Well, maybe you could put a time limit though. Like, I mean, I think that you can do the same thing over in the county building at Workforce Development for free. You can also send faxes there. And what if somebody wants to make a copy and somebody wants to stand there for an hour faxing stuff?
Oh, no.
Fair.
The fax it to fax things out is a really speedy process, and they're just received and in the queue, and people can still be working on the copy machine easily. I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is if people are using us more than they would if they were paying for the fax to do faxing. Now, if
How much?
I think there's only a very few places in this county you can even send faxes.
Right.
For
I
like one
agree.
of the ones. There may be like 2 other places.
right, so I'll come back to you guys. I mean, you guys can pass that we're doing it for free, and I'll come back to you if it's becoming a problem.
On a trial basis. We could try a trial basis of free. How much do you get now per page?
I think it's $3 the first page and $1 thereafter.
Oh,
Wow.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I mean, it paid for the phone line, basically. It is
Uh-huh.
a separate phone line. But that way we, people didn't abuse the service. We always tell them you can scan things for free and email it to people, and some people take advantage of that. So, but some people can't like they can only fax something
Right.
because that's what the place wants that they're faxing it to.
Mhm.
So, yeah. So you guys could do a temporary and we could revisit however you want to move or whatever you want to do.
So why don't I, this is Marty, I'll move to eliminate the fee for fax services from now to the January board meeting.
I second that, Diane.
Okay.
Any more discussion?
No?
Okay. And then we'll revisit it, see how it's going.
Okay,
You want to take a vote on that?
Sure, why not? I'm in favor.
Me too.
I'm in favor.
I'm in favor.
Anybody against?
Yep.
Okay, passes. Okay, now there's one more thing I wanted to just talk about briefly. I was interested in getting us together in person, you know, for coffee and dessert or something before the holidays. Are people interested in doing that?
It'd be in December.
Yeah, sometime.
Peter, my concern is I have 90 and 91-year-old parents who I'm going to see for the holidays, so I'm restricting myself to who I'm around.
I hear you.
Yeah, the last thing I need to do is kill my parents by giving them COVID.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Live in dread
Sorry,
fear of
Marty,
it.
that was too funny.
And we're really high here in Yates County too, so I guess I.
Right, so maybe we just, I was just thinking to
How
socially
about
get
Zoom?
together.
We do it by Zoom.
Well, what
But
could we
you
do?
guys can all certainly get together. I mean, that's just, I'm out.
Well, I personally am quite fussy, so I'm not in either. Sorry.
All right, so maybe we
And
just need
I'm
to,
a public school teacher, so there's lots of germs around me. I mean, I'm willing to do it, but I'm just saying, I'm exposed to everything.
Yeah,
why don't we just postpone it? Talk about it another 3 or 4 months.
that would be
Okay.
good.
Okay, I just wanted to bring it up. I just wanted to let people know it would be nice to get together, but if that's not working, that's okay, no problem.
If you haven't stopped by the library, you know, in the next few months to see the chairs and everything. The
Well, we'll do
only
that.
in-house regular meeting we're having, it seems, is the knitters. But they've been meeting
Who?
right along, so, but that's about it.
The knitting club.
Knitters, yeah.
Yeah. And the friends meet. Yeah. But they meet with, you know,
Yeah.
everybody
People are
has
still,
masks
people
on.
are still zooming it a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah. And of course, Alex and Sarah are still in, you know, Alex does pretty much everything that I can think of online, and Sarah does it outside. She's had field trips come and everything, and the kids are always outside.
Hmm.
So
of course, the weather is gonna stop that pretty soon, I think.
it just slows it down. She literally has outdoor stuff. She had it all winter last year.
Really? How cool
Yeah,
is that?
and when they moved the story time inside, they're just potted. So they're
Oh,
only in the same daycares or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's really cute. She's had all the 5th graders coming. They're gonna come 3 times this year, which is awesome. I think their teachers need to get them out doing something. So they do science experiments outside.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah.
Anybody else want to bring anything up quickly, or should we adjourn?
I
Thanks.
move we adjourn, Diane.
Thanks for your patience with me with all that new business. I'll redo it all for
Yeah.
next month.
there
I'll
a
second
second?
the motion.
I
to
second
adjourn.
it, Valerie.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming, and thanks Angela for all this work you've done. And we'll
Who else
talk.
is at the meeting?
I'll see if I can get a nominating committee to talk together somehow.
Great,
And,
let me know, Peter.
Everybody have a good one.
All right, you
You
too.
too. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Stay safe.